I want to inspect the headstock bearings on this bike. I've never stripped them off, I haven't greased them or anything. For all I know, there's 40-year-old grease in there. Could be dead rats or anything, we don't know. So let's get the front end stripped off and have a look. So as you can see, I've got the forks out. Top tip, if you can't get them out, wedge a screwdriver in the slot just there, give it a couple of taps with a hammer just to splay it out a little bit. It'll help you get the forks out a bit easier. You have to do the same on the bottom, so it can be a bit fiddly. Just try not to mull everything. Next thing to do is loosen off the top yoke. Now, being a good little Triumph owner, I've run my brake hose through the yoke itself, so it's been a bit problematic. And as you can see, everything is held up by bungees at the minute. So I'll get that loosened off and we'll try and get the top yoke off. Well, that was a bit loose.
One eternity later.
Right, how well can we see this? It's the bottom one out. It's not too bad, however the seal has been pinched on the bottom there. Bit of a message in me. Let's get the top one out and have a look. And that one's alright. Feels good. This bottom could feel like. You can't see it. Yeah, they're good. I'm not too worried about a rubber seal. What I'll do, I'll get all of these cleaned up. I know you can't see it there very well. I'll get them all cleaned up and we'll give them a good inspection. Right, got some 99% isopropyl alcohol. Annoyingly, I haven't got a tub big enough or shallow enough to get that in to lay down properly, so I have to use a bit more. Let that soak for an hour. Right, I'll kid the fiddlers on because I've got a cut on my hand. Give this a bit of an aggravation. I'm going to get an IPA in my cut because it really stings, and I'm a big girl. I don't want it because it hurts. Oh, hello. So these have had a decent clean out. They feel alright, you know, they're not too bad. But I'm not happy with the seal on the bottom one. So I'm going to order some new bearings, so we'll get those fitted. So, get the caps knocked out. Ready for the new ones to go in. Should be a cap in. Oh, there it is. Got that bit as well. So keep that one. Keep that one for driving in the new one. Alright, I wasn't going to film this bit, but getting the gator off. I'll have to get a new gator anyway. This one's a bit banjaxed. Problem with having gators fitted, and believe it or not, this is a sharp knife. There we go. We'll get it off now. Fork seal has massively shit itself. Good job I got some, and I'm glad I did this now. Yummers. It's going to go one or two ways. It's going to ping or it's going to ping. It didn't ping. Spacer. That doesn't look stock. I'll have to check the parts list. I think somebody may have done that to stiffen the springs up. Yummers! Standard Triumph springs. Right. Any previous watchers will have noted I did the oil on these a while back. See what colour it is. It's gone a little bit darker. Not too bad. I'll leave that to dry enough and I'll get the other fork stripped out. Get the oil draining out of that as well. Go on and let's see how well this one's doing. Pokey stick. Pointy pokey stick will do. Put all new seals on anyway. Knife. Should be enough. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. It's not playing, is it? There we go, I got it. A little bit of weepage. Not as bad as the other one. Give it a hole. There we go. Got it, I think. We have. Won't go any further. Let's stick something underneath that. IPA will do. Right, washer's stuck up there. Got grease on the end of it. Why is there grease on the end of that? Shouldn't be any grease on the end of that. That strips out in a sec. Right, there's a washer there. That is not quite right here. Right, looking at the tube, there's that there. I'll rub off that. It's just a bit of gunk. But the actual tube itself appears to be in pretty good nick, apart from down there. A lot of rust, so I'm looking at actually I'm going to need new fork tubes. That's a bugger. Go on, there we go. One banjax seal lodge. Oh, there's a little bush in there. Oh, can't see it, can you? A little bush in there that moves around. A little spring. Come on, come on, you know you want to. It's looking not too bad in there. That's the other piece. If you don't know how these go, that's how they sit in the fork, like that. The rebound spring, then the main spring sits on top up there. So we'll get those dunked in the IPA, give them a clean off, make sure the gantries and galleys are clear. They should be. So my fork tubes, I'll focus on, there we go. That one's not too bad, there's a little bit of wear on the end as you can see, but the rest of it's alright, even though I'm still going to scrap it. The other one, which had the pitting on it, where's the pitting on? Pitting there. Also got, where is it? It's gone. More pitting around the back there. There's also a lot of wear on it somewhere. I can't see anymore. There. You can see it, yeah. There's a lot of scoring there. It's not horrendous, I can't even feel it, but I can see it. So, yeah, destined for the bin then. So sadly, I ain't going to be able to do any more today until I get some parts on order, which is going to cost me a hell of a lot more money, which is a bit shit. So what I thought was going to be a simple and fairly cheap fix to sort out is actually turned out to be quite expensive. So I'll leave this video here while I get some parts on order, and hopefully I'll see you in a bit.